Okay, let's see if this is enough. If we don't remove the cloth. Like, if Alex survives. Laugh at me all you want, but I was too scared to remove the cloth. I could feel an eerie aura. If I'd remove it, something terrible would have definitely happened. After that, I tried not to think about the mirror. However, the more I tried not to think about it, the stronger my desire to look into it became. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It consumed every waking hour of my life. Oh shit, in the end I decided to sneak into the warehouse again. Do I have to go further back? However... No, it was gone, okay. Oh, look at that, it looks like the shape of a face behind it. It wasn't there anymore. There was only a stain left where it had been. An ominous stain that looked like a face. I wondered what had happened to it, so I asked my father. He told me that someone had asked to have it. I couldn't believe it. It was entrusted to us, but he just gave it to someone who wanted it. Perhaps my father noticed that I was obsessed with the mirror, so he quickly got rid of it. I wasn't disappointed that the mirror was no longer there. Instead, I breathed a sigh of relief. If the mirror still had been in the warehouse, I would definitely have looked into it. Anyway, with the mirror gone, my obsession with it vanished like snow on a sunny day. My life went back to normal. However, before long, something happened. Oof, this is like a roller coaster now. I heard a rumor about that mirror. It was a horrific story. After my father gave it away, the mirror was owned by different people and it eventually ended up in the hands of a certain woman. The woman had heard rumors about the mirror and wanted to contact her dead mother with it. However, by the time she purchased it, the mirror had become very expensive. The rumors about it had turned the once worthless mirror into an expensive artifact. However, the woman was so desperate to see her mother again that she had bought it. A television station happened to hear the rumors about the mirror and asked the woman for an interview. She would normally have refused, but having paid so much for the mirror, she needed the money. So she agreed to the interview under the condition that she would be paid for it. Did the mirror really show her deceased mother? Was the first question of the interview. It was also an opportunity for the woman to make up her mind. She had been too afraid to look into the mirror. What if she wouldn't be able to see her mother? When she finally did look into the mirror... Ooh, the vague figure of a mother suddenly appeared in the mirror. Mother, it's really you. I wanted to see you so badly. Mother seemed to have big honkers. I want to apologize. The entire television crew gasped. The shape of the mother was clearly visible inside the mirror. The woman cried and appeared to be very happy talking to her deceased mother through the mirror. The crew was skeptical at first, but when they witnessed that, they were flabbergasted and excited at the same time. If they aired the footage, it would become a viral sensation, but later on, nothing was to be seen. The video shoot was a great success and the final shot was of the woman smiling in front of the mirror. The woman was so happy that she saw her mother, and the television crew left overjoyed with an amazing footage. However, the next day the crew heard some horrific news. The woman had committed suicide. Apparently she had slit her own throat in front of the mirror. The mirror was stained red from all the blood that gushed out of her carotid artery. Why had she taken her own life? It made no sense. She seemed so happy to be able to see her mother in the mirror. Why would she kill herself? The crew members who were there all felt the same way. Did she choose to die because she wanted to join her mother inside the mirror? The television station was in turmoil. Because of her death, the footage couldn't be broadcast. One of the crew members was suspicious of it really being a suicide and decided to watch the video footage of the interview, and then he saw that it was a monster, not the mother. I mean, they should have noticed that earlier, but okay. Perhaps the footage could shine light on her death? In the video there was something terrifying inside the mirror. Yeah, it's our friend again. Fuck, it gives me goosebumps. It's so creepy. Is it the lack of the nose or a lot of facial features? Or the fact that it looks like it's looking at me, even though it's like, perspective-wise, it's shifted away from me, but the thing is still looking at me. The image he saw in the mirror wasn't that of the woman's mother, but that of a monster with pale skin, massive black eyes, and a terrifying open mouth. The woman was in tears, but they weren't tears of joy. Her face was contorted by fear, and she was begging the television crew to save her. Oh, so they saw something different. Help me, please, it's going to kill me. The monster in the mirror is going to kill me. That is my mother, why aren't you helping me? Its pale hands reached out of the mirror and grabbed her wrists with so much force that blood was dripping from them. However, this wasn't at all what the crew thought they saw. The only thing they could see was the woman talking happily to her mother. The crew member who saw the video was trembling with fear, but could not look away from the footage. Mistake number one, because I think it lives on in this now. As the woman's cries turned into shrieks, he could only keep looking at her in silence. Eventually her screaming stopped. That was the end of the footage as well. Final shot was of the dead woman with an expression of fear etched onto her face. He immediately called the other crew members and told them everything. It's insane. Please come and see it for yourself. Hey, hang on. Why is the screen moving? Hey, what the heck? Come here right now. Ah, my wrists. Ah, please save me. Please hurry. Ah. The line went dead. When the crew got there, all they found was an empty screen covered in dripping blood. The crew member who called them had vanished without a trace, and the footage they had filmed was also gone. They later heard that the mirror had also disappeared. Where could that mirror now be? Could it be one of the mirrors inside your house? I only know that I will be averting my eyes whenever I see a mirror. Anyway, that's my scary story. Fucking Neneko is never gonna sleep again, or look into a mirror, I guess. Or use a toilet. Basically, Neneko is gonna be a vegetable now. That was a terrifying story. My trauma level just went through the roof. I'll be okay. I have a classical Japanese mirror at home. I should be fine, probably. What are classical Japanese mirrors? Are they different? Or does she mean like the design? That's totally messed up. What shape was the mirror? What color? Any specific details? Huh? Didn't I tell you? The mirror was covered by a piece of cloth, so I don't know what shape or color it was. Ooh. Very good. I don't even know if the part about the television crew is true or not. I just heard about it. Could be any kind of mirror. Could even have been a classical Japanese mirror. I hope that the mirrors inside your home aren't cursed. Please don't torment me. Anyway, that was my scary story. I have to admit, it scared me as well. Ever since I heard it, I've been too afraid to even look into mirrors. Would you happen to know of a way to deal with such a fear? Seriously? So you're scaring yourself? Why would you do that? Deal with your mirror trauma yourself. Starting to regret telling you about it. What should I do? So you're scaring yourself. There's no need to traumatize me as well. Don't scare me like that. Hey, I only coughed. No need to overreact. I'm going to take a piss. Time to drain the lizard. Time to drain the lizard. Way too much information, Ikeda. Yeah, some things are better left inside, Ikeda. Look who's talking. Ah, it feels so good. Perhaps I drank beer a bit too much yesterday. I wonder if there's still some bottles left. I don't think there's a feeling better in life than fucking taking a piss. I wonder if it feels the same for, like, others. But I love it. I love going to the toilet. It's the fucking best. What's that? Are you kidding me? Looks like a mirror has washed onto the beach. Am I gonna have my fun with this now, or am I gonna die? A mirror, huh? No, that's pure serendipity. It must have come from the nearby town. What should I do with it? Just leave it there. The girls might realize that there's a town nearby. I should dispose of it. But if I bring this mirror back to them, they'll probably pee themselves. Which, seeing their terrified faces would be pretty entertaining. It was floating in the sea, but I don't see any signs of damage. No cracks or stains. Just a regular mirror. Mirror, pretty solid. Not that it matters. Alright, what should I do with the mirror? We're gonna save because, I don't know. They might kill me for that. Bring the mirror back to the girls. Hey, look what I found! Bet they'll be ecstatic if I bring it back with me. Wow, you found a mirror. Alex's story was about mirrors. What a coincidence. We should hang it inside the hut. I love this game. The extra story is so much better than the main game as well. It's crazy. I did enjoy the main story, but this is so much better. How? Why? It's because it's so unhinged. Something like that. Ikeda is also a way better character in this one, I feel. I'm back. Hey, guess what I found on the beach? Something interesting? Are you hiding it behind your back? Why don't I like this at all? Did you find something on the beach? At least there's no chance in hell it was a mirror. I wonder what it is. What did you find? Just so you know, I'll never forgive you for going to scare us. Wasn't expecting anything else from you, Akira. Well, I found a mirror that had washed ashore, so I brought it with me. Ikeda, please don't make such jokes. There's no way a mirror would suddenly wash ashore on this island. Ikeda, your dad jokes aren't funny at all. Sheesh, that wasn't a dad joke, come on. What she says, stop freaking us out. No, I wasn't joking. A mirror really washed ashore. Check this out. What? Hey! Ta-da! I know, what a surprise. No need to cheer so loudly. Pretty cool find, right? Stay away from us. You monster, stay away. Hey, help. And stay away. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Oh god, I can hear the wailing of the thing. I only brought you girls a nice mirror. What's with all the screaming? Ikeda, eat it! There's something inside the mirror! There's a monster inside it! Ikeda, quick, throw it away far from there! Here, rather, do it now! Is there something inside the mirror? Did I just slip into another bad end? Oh, it actually is. Hey, I can see a creature with pale skin inside it. I don't think it's painted onto the mirror. Strange. It nods whenever I look at it. Hey kid, what are you doing? Drop that mirror right now, drop it! Ugh, trying to, but I can't seem to lose my grip. We're done for. Game over, game over. It will curse slaughter us one by one. Why is it Why is it giving me like 2 choices to reach a bad end with this one? If only I hadn't told you about the story about the mirror, this would have never happened. It's a cursed mirror, help! This can't be real, it's impossible. Please, I want to wake up, Mama! A pale hand darts out of the mirror and grabs my wrist. Although it's blurry, I can feel its incredible strength. Blood is dripping from my wrist. No! No! Ikeda, what are you laughing at? Ikeda has lost his mind, he must have snapped! Oh, you want to play her? Fine by me, you monster. You do have some guts challenging me like that. I'll show you what I'm made of. Oh! Am I breaking it or what? Holding the mirror with both hands, I smashed it into 1,000 pieces on my knee. Quickly tossed the broken mirror into the campfire. Oh! I guess that's one way to, like, de-traumatize or re-traumatize everyone. I can hear the agonizing scream of a monster in the campfire. You mess with the wrong person, you mirror monster. A childhood friend of mine became a monk when he grew up, but you didn't know that. Hasta la vista, baby. What? What just happened? Did you defeat that monster? But what does the fact that your friend became a monk have to do anything with you? Anyway, I saved us. Wait, that should be Ikeda saying that, right? We're safe, right? Exercising a ghost is usually impossible. It's a good thing you're friends with a monk. What has that anything to do with Ikeda? I know several priests, but I don't go around just exercising demons. Anyway, I was pretty scared. Whew, well, the monster really was quite strong. Telling scary stories can attract monsters, you know. Have you experienced this before? I didn't realize that. Nope, first time monster hunter here. Only if you don't count Shironagasu Island. Anyway, let's continue our storytelling session. Neniko, you're next, right? You want to continue after this? How about we talk about some voluptuous mermaids or something? Instead, to attract these. What, me? What? After everything that happened? No way! What is wrong with you, kid? Are you crazy? But please don't scare me like that. I'll definitely die of fright the next time. Listen to me. If we stop telling scary stories now, scary things will actually happen. We have to continue telling our stories. It is known. My childhood friend who became a monk told me so. You don't want things to become any worse, do you? Okay. I know it's a scary story. It's a classic. Is it gonna be like the Nevermore Raven or something? But like I said, I really don't like scary stories, so... Well, tell it already. Who could have known that this would happen? Oh, what? We have to keep telling scary stories? Alright, Neniko, tell us a scary story. Make it really scary. I somehow have the feeling that Ikeda's enjoying seeing us scared. What would have happened if I hadn't brought the mirror with me? Maybe it would have attacked me on the beach and I would have died because I wouldn't have noticed, like, early enough or something. Too much thinking, not enough scary stories. This is for your own good. Go ahead, Neniko. I really don't want to do this, but have you ever heard about brains and bats? Oh, you just brought back some rather nasty memories. Oh yeah, wasn't there a huge brain in the basement of that island? Does this have anything to do with that? No, this has nothing to do with that. Actually, it might have something to do with that, but what if we're actually still on Shironagasu Island with our brains hooked up to a computer and all of this is just a simulation? That sounds familiar. What are you talking about? It's obvious that this is reality. It's not that scary, is it? Akira, you're really stupid. What? Oh, my head. And why are you calling me stupid? Out with it. On the island, I was hooked up to a computer and the virtual world was practically indistinguishable from reality. That's why I'm more scared about being a brain in a vat than the rest of you. You understand, don't you? Oh, that's right. It's true that Neniko was connected to that computer. Wasn't I too, or was that a bad end? I can't remember. It's not strange that she's particularly scared. No, it was me too, because in the beginning of the game. Yeah, okay. Ikeda? Are you sure you're sane in the membrane? Insane in the membrane. Fuck, that's a blast to the 90s. Is your head empty and is your brain already floating in a vat? What was that? What was that guy even called? The dude that sang Insane in the Membrane. He rapped pretty crazy. Anyway, well, my head! Why do you have to denigrate me all the time? You're saying that as if you don't know what it's like. You were hooked up to it as well, so you should also be afraid of being a brain in a vat. Oh, you're right. I'd completely forgotten about that. Did you really forget about that? Bet your head muscles are bigger than your brain. My head muscles? Because it's such a meathead, like a sea urchin. Knock knock, is anyone there? No, looks like nobody's home. Ouch! My head hurts even more. I have such a large brain, you'll damage it irreversibly if you do that. I said knock it off. But even if this world is a simulation, there's no way to prove it, right? In my case, I realized I was in a simulated reality when I fired my gun at the airport because the system didn't know how to process that. Jeez, that was a horrible thing to do. The system constructed a virtual world by extracting visual memories from the target brain and emulating it, but if there were any major discrepancies, the system would fail. Even so, you can't make me fire a gun in an airport. Wouldn't make any sense, as this world has to be real. It's much too large and complex to be a simulation. Besides, you'd be arrested for sure. In any case, if this is the real world, that means that you're thinking too much. But human memory and awareness have their own limits. For example, if you have a horrible nightmare but forget about it once you wake up, how would you know that you had it in the first place? Isn't that scary? Not being able to remember that horrible things happen in your dream. It's as if part of your memory dies. Interesting. Interesting thought, actually, really. Is that similar to being put under hypnosis? Like, if you have a dreadful experience, but after having been hypnotized you can't remember it? Is this something you have first-hand experience with? It certainly sounds like that to me. But you have a photographic memory. Can you forget things? Such a thing would happen to you. Wouldn't that be rather unusual? Nothing to worry about, right? That's easy for you to say. I can usually remember everything. So if I can't remember something, it really is something terrifying. What can't you remember? Like washing yourself? Guess we all have our own problems. Ooh. Oh. What's going on now? What was that? Did something just happen? What are you talking about, Neniko? Alright, it's your turn. What? It's my turn? What are you talking about? Oh, time loops. It's your turn to tell a scary story, right? Don't tell me that you have cold feet. What are you talking about? There was a gust of wind and the fire went out. Suddenly there was a really creepy scream. Huh? That didn't happen at all. There was no wind this entire time, and I don't think I've heard any strange voices. Are my memories different from those of everyone else? Let me ask you, Akira and Alex, what were your scary stories about? I mean, that happened earlier as well, right? With the ghost, the mirror ghost. Neniko was the only one being able to tell the difference because she remembered the story. That's kind of alluding to that, without seeing this better, and this one has less of an impact, I guess. Huh? Don't you remember? I told a story about zombies crawling out of their graves. Oh, we're in a different timeline now. And I told a story about the boogeyman. Those both sound like generic creepypasta scary stories, and you didn't tell those. What's wrong with you all? Is everything alright? You're the ones who's acting strangely. Why did you suddenly start freaking out? You were okay until just a minute ago. Jeesh. Ikeda, don't you remember? Akira and Alex both told totally different stories. When it was my turn to tell a scary story, something strange happened. Something strange? I remember it. I don't remember it. Oh wow, I didn't even know I have like... Okay. Okay, let's save. Do I remember or don't I remember? I do remember it, yeah. I think I remember it. Like you said, something feels off. Akira told a story about zombies and Alex told a story about the boogeyman. However, I can't remember what the stories were about. Did they really tell those stories? See, Ikeda agrees with me. I'm sure that something strange is happening. Because Akira's story was about her toilet trauma and Alex was about that strange mirror. Wait, how do you know about my toilet trauma? Who told you? Did I really tell you that? That's quite a traumatizing story, though. It's because you both told those stories. Akira even pushed me down into the toilet hole while she was screaming for her mother. It could have traumatized me. Huh. What? Why did you do that? Did someone press your replay button? Cut it out! It was divine retribution for being so high and mighty. Why is Akira such a bitch? But if what Neniko is saying is true, then this is very strange indeed. Why don't we remember telling those stories? Something out of the ordinary appears to be happening. Everyone's memory appears to have been wiped, except for mine, because I have a photographic memory. This is so scary, I'm really scared. Neneko, from what you've told us, I still can't piece everything together. Could you go over everything that has happened step by step? Akira first woke me up and forced me to go to the toilet with her, and then... Oh, it's gonna happen again. No, wait, did it happen again? What are you talking about, Neneko? Alright, it's your turn. Are we in a time loop? No, it feels more like everyone's memory is being reset. God, imagine being in a time loop but not being able to forget a single one of them. Like, you'd be able to rack up infinite memories. Fucking hell. The intensity of the campfire has changed, which means the time is progressing normally? Oh, so it's not a time loop. Okay, that's kind of weird. What are you going on about? Are you alright? Am I alright? You're the one who isn't alright. You stupid girl, why don't you remember what we've been doing? You. Ouch, enough already. I knew this was gonna happen. Anyway, I don't have time for this. I have to stop this loop, but I have no idea what's going on, so I can't do anything about it. I'm all out of ideas, so... What's gotten into you? Ikeda, is she okay? Why did this happen all of a sudden? I'm really worried about her sanity. Neneko, can you explain what's going on? There's no use in explaining. She gave up after the second loop, are you kidding me? All of your memories will be reset and we'll go through all of this again. Seriously, what's going on here? Could it be that my brain is really floating in a vat right now? I'm so scared, somebody help me. Toilet ghost, help me! What were we doing again? Oh yes, we were telling each other scary stories. Alright, it was Neneko's turn, wasn't it? I mean, if time is progressing normally, they should notice the sun coming up after like a few more hours, right? That would break the loop. Sorry, I'm a little bit dizzy. What kind of stories did you say? Scary stories. I just told you, they are, we're in loop 468 already. Already given up. Everyone's becoming tired. Is this reality or not? Doesn't matter anymore. Neneko, what did you mean? Something happening? Yeah, you've asked me that same question 255 times already. I have zero expectations right now. Next you'll say, hey, explain it to me thoroughly. Hey, explain it to me thoroughly. Huh? What? How did you know I was going to say that? There's no point in explaining it again because you're going to forget it anyway. However, I'm so tired that I'm about to faint, so I'll tell it to you one more time. I don't know if a ghost, a monster, or an alien is at work here, but we're in a time loop and we've been having the same conversation over and over again. I don't know why, but this will probably continue until we all die. Even if we die, you'll probably repeat the same conversation by yourself until you drop dead as well. Why is this happening? Because I was talking about brains and bats? Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned something that scary in the first place. A time loop? That's really strange. If what you're telling me is true, then we have to do something about it right away. What were we doing again? Oh yes, we were telling each other scary stories. Alright, it was Neneko's turn, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm a little bit dizzy. What kind of stories did you say? Scary stories, I just told you. They are, and that makes it the 469th time. Sexy. Hey, I'll tell you a very scary story. So scary that you can never wake up again. Have you ever heard about brains and bats? Is it just gonna fade to black? Pretty good, so I have to say that I don't remember? Because there was no other story to get into Neneko. Or rather to like change what Neneko was doing. Other than not taking the mirror with me even earlier. The strange mirror, but this is one is... I remember. No. Oh shit, I don't remember I need to choose. I don't remember. Just like Akira is saying. It's no good, even Ikeda has been affected. I can't trust anyone anymore. Stay away from me. Don't come any nearer. Oh, okay, maybe she can break it if she goes away. What's up with you? Have you really lost your marbles, Neneko? Oh, it's very un-Neneko-like for her to run into the woods like that. Could she know something that we're not aware of? Did she say that we all told totally different stories? The wind started to blow and then there was an eerie scream? Well, that's not what I remember. Didn't we tell stories about zombies and, what was it again? The boogeyman. Ah, that's right. Huh? Did we really tell those stories? I'm trying to recall you girls telling those two stories. Sorry, but I don't remember you telling them. This is strange. Why is this happening? Why? Maybe we drank too much? Alex tried to tell us what the story Akira told us was about. Akira's story. So this boy and girl had to walk because the car broke down. The boy told the girl that he loved her, the moon came out and the boy turned into a werewolf. But it really happened in the movie they were watching. After they left the cinema, the boy started singing and dancing, something like that, alright? Well, that's not what I told you at all. There weren't even any zombies in my story. Yes, there were. Zombies then crawled from their graves and they all started singing and dancing. That's what you told us. Hee hee. Was that the music video of that famous singer? I'll tell you something totally different. So, what does this mean? That Alex is a total derp? Or what Neniko told us is true? What Neniko told us is difficult to believe, but she was probably telling us the truth. Alright, I'll go look for her right now. We'll figure out what is happening and put a stop to it after that. I'm freaking out all of a sudden. If our memories are really being rewritten, then who is doing it and why? To find Neniko right away. My intuition is telling me that we're in a pretty bad situation. You killed a demon 5 minutes ago. Oh no. Oh, there she is. Why am I here? Didn't I leave this place and run into the forest? Let me think. After that, stop saying crazy things, Neniko. It's your turn next. Maybe I can't salvage that. Maybe it is still the mirror ghost fucking us over or something, but that's nice because it's like a story inside the bad end. Another time loop? What should I do if this keeps happening? Is there a way out of this? Huh, itchy. Why does my belly feel itchy? Oh no. Hey, what's going on with you? Are you okay? There might be something on my belly. Oh, run, alien next to boat. Ah, what the? Why are you taking clothes off? What's that? There's something written on your belly. What's wrong with you? You pervert, weirdo, exhibitionist. It's just a girl's belly. Come on. What's so bad about that? Honestly, I don't know what to say right now. No, that's not what it looks like. There's something very strange going on. Our memories are being altered and our actions are being looped. What does it say in my belly? Run? Aliens next to boat? I have a really bad feeling about this. What could this mean? Seriously, my head is spinning. Would you mind covering up? If you want to expose yourself to others, maybe you should wait until we're off this island. But why are you doing that? Does it excite you? Sheesh, they're too far gone. There's nothing I can do for them. Ikeda, please tell me that you realize that something strange is happening. What? What are you going to do to me? Don't force yourself on me. Please be gentle. Shh, quiet. Totally misreading me as usual. Listen, you told us that something strange is happening. Certain things have felt strange to me as well. My own memory feels very vague. At first I thought that you were acting like some kind of pervert, but you didn't have time to write anything on your belly while we were sitting there. I think you made the right decision. No matter what happens next, promise me that you won't shout, okay? Turn around and look at the campfire. What the fuck? What the fuck? Crab monsters? Or like shrimp monsters? You idiot. Didn't I tell you not to shout? Keep your voice down. What is that thing? The writing on your belly mentioned alien, so I guess that means that it really is an alien. How did no one notice before? What the hell is it doing? Looks like it's pointing some device at Akira and Alex. Oh, okay, it emits a light that shines onto the girls. The device is probably altering their memories. That's what's been wiping our minds. Actually, I think there was one of those devices near the campfire that activated from time to time. I wasn't completely sure until I saw this, so aliens are real. It looks so eerie. Do all aliens look like that? Never actually seen an alien before, so who knows? It looks like some kind of weird shrimp, like Anomalocaris. What? Yuck! What could have made them evolve into that shape? Oh. Look carefully. There are similar shadowy figures over there. Looks like there are several of them. Oops. Damn, they spotted us. We have to get out of here. Okay. Wait, I'm paralyzed by fear. Don't leave me. What? Girl, you've got to be kidding me. Why are you so high maintenance? Okay. We managed to escape to the beach. What are we going to do now? This is a dead end. The way they moved, I don't think they can react to sight or smell. They seem to be able to sense our body heat. It would be bad if that's the case. They'll be able to find us, except for if we strip or... I don't know what I'd do if they catch us. Or maybe they already caught me before. I can't remember. That's what really scares me. No time to be scared. Let's hide behind those rocks. If we hide there, they should be able to sense our body heat. Okay. I can hear screaming. Be quiet. Okay. Looks like we managed to get far enough away from them. But if it were them, I wouldn't just give up so easily. What should we do next? I think it'll use their spaceship to search for us from the sky. I'm assuming they have a spaceship. I don't think they came here in a dinghy. That sounds plausible. We should strike them first before they have the chance to do that. We could try attacking them from behind. I don't think these guys came to visit us in peace and with goodwill. It would be way too dangerous. Don't forget that they're aliens. If they have a memory wiping device, they'll probably have dangerous weapons as well. Perhaps we need a low-tech solution, some kind of booby trap? Got any ideas? Well, Naniko's not really known for boobies. Or traps. The text on my belly said aliens. There was something else written next to the boat. Could that mean that there's something hidden there? Next to the boat. Does that mean that there's something hidden around here? I don't see anything though. No, wait. The island is mainly covered with forests, and there aren't any large clearings. Most of the shoreline is pretty narrow as well. If I had to land a spaceship, then maybe I grab a handful of sand and toss it into the air. They covered it. Oh, okay. Whoa! It's a real spaceship! Well, we don't know yet if this really is a spaceship, but it sure does look like a spaceship. I see, so this is what that text meant. Maybe you saw the spaceship before your memory was erased. So you wrote a note about it on your belly. You might be right. It really freaks me out that I can't remember that. Well, now that we've discovered a spaceship, time for some mischief. When I'm done with them, all that'll be left is shrimp salad. Don't tell me that you're really going to board it. That's too scary. I don't think you should. It'll be game over if there's an anti-intruder system. I can't just stand here and do nothing either. Now is the time to take action. This is a new level of scary. It's definitely a new level to the story. Jesus. Why do these crazy things keep happening to me? I really must be a super bad luck magnet. Just stop your whining, will you? Looks like a ramp and some kind of entrance, and they left it open. It's pretty careless of them. Guess aliens are just as stupid as we are. Come on, let's go inside. I don't know if I would, like... You know... Wow. Wow, this really looks like a spaceship. Are those the controls in the middle? There's no time to waste. I'll try to find a structural part that I can sabotage. Naniko, see if you can somehow destroy the ship with the controls. Well, you want me to figure out the ship's controls and then destroy the spaceship with absolutely no knowledge of how it works? That's a tall order. Besides, on a spaceship, the controls are likely all automated, not manual. Even if it's fully automated, there should still be a manual system built in. Even a spaceship might sometimes break down. We could take advantage of that. Look, I've already found some sort of structural part. Those ugly. I'll make them pay for what they did to us. I wonder if this connects to the MCP. This is like an EICAS, so there's like a stick and a thrust lever. Let me see, how can I use it to crash? If I had my personal Wanwana with me and the operating system of the spaceship just happened to be compatible with it, I would have been able to upload a virus. As if sabotaging a spaceship would ever be that easy. Just see what you can do with the controls. It's also pretty complex. I think I should cut some wires. Just randomly. Could make them explode, but okay. That should do it. Still want to cause a bit more damage though. I know what to do. Is he gonna piss on the table or something? Ikeda, where are you going? What? Don't worry, I'll be back in a jiffy. Just need to drain the lizard. Let's find a good one. Ah. You will do nicely, my friend. Coming with me, mister. What is this, a turd? Is this supposed to be a turd or something? Mister. Did he just call a turd mister? Ikeda, where did you go? And what's that thing? Ugh. Oh, a sea cucumber, okay. Why? Say hello to my little friend. Organic material will mess with precision equipment. This little guy's full of salty water, so sparks should fly if I stick it into the internal parts of the spaceship. Also killing it, but okay. Sacrifices have to be made. I would hate to be the maintenance and inspection manager of the spaceship. I've finished as well. By using my knowledge of Boeing, Airbus, various fighter jets and other planes, I've managed to turn off all safety systems. Thank God, it's oddly similar to humans. Not even spaceships, but planes. Will take more work to have it malfunction completely though. Like I said, this isn't easy. Put simply, how can we completely wreck this thing? Well, first we want them to take off without realizing that we've messed with it. In any Airbus, the autopilot is turned off automatically when manual controls are used. I'm counting on this spaceship working in the same way, so I want the controls to work the wrong way. Making the controls malfunction is going to be difficult. But if I can get it done, this spaceship will probably crash. Either crash or explode. Allowing it to take off is easy enough. So we need to make it malfunction. I have an idea. What, really? How can we make it malfunction without actually being on board ourselves? Is that even possible? It's pretty easy. Just need to attach this fishing line to the throttle lever to make it go full throttle. They'll probably freak out and try to pull the lever back, right? But it'll go back up, right? So they'll try to do that again. This way we can have the aliens cause the malfunction themselves. How simple do you think they are? Sounds terrifying, but it just might work. Alright, the throttle lever is now fixed in place. Let's get out of here before they come. Huh? Just heard the voice of an alien. This is bad. They're here. Might have to hide somewhere on this ship, which we just sabotaged. What should we do? We can't hide in here. Come on. Gonna throw something. I'll throw something to distract it. We'll then quickly run away. What if that will work? Wait, come to think of it, it looks like an Anomalocaris shrimp. May have omnidirectional compound eyes with great dynamic visual acuity. Fuck these words. On the other hand, it can't detect slow movements. Damn, that complicates things, but we don't have any choice. Let's slow shuffle out of here. I approach the entrance of the spaceship and throw my pliers as low as I can onto the ground. Darn it, it noticed it and now it's focusing on that sound. We have to slip out of here now. I signal Nenico and we slowly crawl down the slope and hide behind a rock. The alien slowly disappears into the spaceship. Are we safe? Shh, wait, I think there are more of them. 2 more aliens follow the first one and they also disappear into the spaceship. The door of the spaceship then closes. What about Alex and Akira during all of this, by the way? We did it, but that was a close call. Nenico, do you think that what we did will really destroy that spaceship? As I said earlier, I've removed everything that resembled a safety device. They'll soon take off in the spaceship and fly into the sky, right? Because all safety devices are gone, it'll suddenly launch in full throttle. Normally it won't accelerate that quickly because of the safety devices. The maximum speed of an interstellar spacecraft is probably near the speed of light, which means the ship will suddenly accelerate to that speed. However, if that happens on an atmospheric planet like Earth, there will be frictional heat and shock waves, and so the spaceship will explode. The question is, how do we get them to lift off without them noticing my handiwork? Nikita, what should we do? If it takes too long, they might notice what I've done. Don't worry, I've thought that far ahead. We're going to use this guy. Oh, I light the flare I took from the lifeboat and throw it onto the spaceship. It lands nicely on the roof of the spaceship with my parabolic throw. They're scared, I guess? Reacting to the flare, the spaceship starts to flutter and ascends. It appears that they've discovered us, but the spaceship moves very strangely. Looks like the sea cucumber is doing a great job in there. Ah! Ooh! Just fucked off and exploded. In a flash, the spaceship flies up and explodes. The sky lights up, and it takes several seconds for the sound of the explosion to reach us. The impact of the explosion is so strong that we can hear it all the way down here. Huh, looks like it worked. Like messed up fireworks. I feel sorry for that sea cucumber. I'll have some sea cucumber vinegar with me with my next meal in its memory. That is fucked up. I seriously hope this won't turn into a galactic diplomatic incident. What if they were super important aliens? Whatever, they were using us as guinea pigs and we did something about it. What we did was only in self-defense. It just reaped what they sowed. Anyway, it was a really strange and absurd experience. Somehow we managed to live through it. Let's go back to Akira and Alex. I hope they're alright. I hope they didn't kill them. What if they were mutilated like cattle and only the skeletons are left? Don't say things like that. But by the way, when we get back there, we should check for any memory wiping devices first. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, they're drooling. What did they do to them? Looks like they're both alright. Those two. They were both behaving like idiots. So, this is probably the memory wiping device. Looking either like a cigar or a very narrow dildo. We should get rid of it before it causes any more trouble. Or we could use it one more time. I'll throw it away. Wait just a minute. This device might be quite useful for me. I'll take it home with me. Hey, what are you saying? Imagine her accidentally wiping all of it. You can't take something home that you don't even know how to use. That would be asking for trouble. You don't understand, Nikita. Each day I'm suffering because I can't forget things. If I can erase the bad memories, I might be able to become happy. I can only imagine you erasing an entire mind by accident or abusing the device for malicious purposes. What are you talking about? That's nonsense. I'll be careful. I'll handle it with care, please. Give it to me, Nikita. Hey, you idiot, stop! Oh no, we're gonna wipe everyone. We're gonna wipe everyone now. And then it drops into the fire and destroys itself. Stop that! Oh, hang on. It feels as if something very important just happened. My mind just went blank. Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, it was Neniko's turn next, right? Me? Haven't I already told you my scary story? About brains and bats? Brains and bats, huh? Does that have anything to do with... Ikeda, were you even paying attention? Did you dream while you were taking a nap? Dreaming? Was I dreaming? So I guess Niniko's story is over already? I don't know why, but I'm kind of spacing out. Now did you mention it? I'm also unsure if she told it or not. So I guess it's Ikeda's turn last. Hurry up and tell us a scary story. Alright. Was I just thinking too much? Something not quite right here. Whatever, it's probably just my imagination. I don't think anything strange has happened. Probably. Huh? Why does my belly feel itchy? Whatever. Just tell us a scary story, Ikeda, but don't make it too scary. Alright, alright. Oh well, because you asked. I'm about to tell you one of the scariest stories ever.